Fosdick, guardian of the people. Fearless Fosdick, hero of every red-blooded American boy. Fearless Fosdick, defender of the home, protector of fair womanhood. Fearless Fosdick, keen, observant, alert. Fearless Fosdick, scourge of the underworld.
It's an outrage, Pierre! Oh, an outrage!
But, Monsieur Tweed, I am sure it is all a mistake. A terrible mistake.
See. Here for yourself, see. Here's the list of best-dressed men in the country. Oh, you will see the name of Harris Tweed among the first 10.
Voila! There you are. Number 11.
That's worse than not being on the list at all.
It is that these pigs of judges know nothing about clothes.
For centuries, tailors struggled with the handicap of having to fit their creations on the ungainly figures of men.
And then they created you.
Well, their crowning achievement. A suit that could stand on its own 2 legs.
And now regard you the list. Such swine!
Particularly number 1, the best-dressed man. That, Pierre, is the most unkindest cut of all. Something drastic must be done.
I never would have thought it.
Him, of all people.
I knew he was slow. You might even say stupid.
I will say stupid.
But not this. Fosdick!
Yes, Chief?
Come here, my boy. There's something I want to discuss with you.
Certainly, sir. You see, Chief, it's like I say. There's gotta be a mistake.
Fosdick, have you seen the afternoon papers? Outside of the comic page, that is.
I never read the other pages. They're too confusing.
Yes. Well, it so happens that on the front page, there is a list of this year's 10 best-dressed men.
Tell me who made the list this year. It's a subject close to my heart.
It's even closer than that. 9 of the 10 are people I would expect to see there. College presidents, business executives, movie stars, gamblers. But the other name, the name that is number 1, is somebody named F. Fosdick.
Well. Yes, isn't that nice? Aren't you surprised? Why should I be? The judges are very competent.
Then you don't think it's a mistake?
Mistake? But, Chief, I am the best-dressed man in the United States. There must be some way to avenge this insult.
You will feel better after you have been pressed, monsieur. Let me heat the iron.
I will feel better when I'm number 1. And I will be. You hear? I will be.
But, monsieur...
If suddenly all of the first 10 men should have an accident, a fatal accident, who would then head the list?
Number 11. Who else?
So, it's settled.
But, monsieur, how do you... of course, I am so stupid. You are so... how shall I say it? Magnifique.
Yes. I shall destroy them, one by one, until I get to the top man, number 1 on the list. And for him, I shall arrange something special.
I see a speck of lint on my coat sleeve, schmoozer, my faithful assistant.
I don't know where it all comes from.
A man in my position can't be too careful.
I know it, Fearless.
I owe it to those worthy judges to keep myself immaculate. I am a public figure now.
Maybe a little more than you think.
Explain, Chief.
There were 3 murders last night, Fosdick.
I'd like to help you, Chief, but...
They were all strangled with a tape measure.
Probably hadn't paid their tailor.
The curious thing about it was that they were numbers 8, 9, and 10 on the best-dressed man list. But how would that best-dressed man list, the same list with Fearless? The same. Then Fearless may be in danger. He certainly may.
Ridiculous. Who'd want to murder me? McCain, schmoozer.
I can think of several people, myself included. I'm putting you on this case whether you like it or not.
But really...
It's obvious that some maniac's out to kill the 10 best-dressed men. He's already got 3. Only 6 more, and he'll be up to you.
3 and 6. You're right, Chief.
You haven't much time. You only have 6 murders left to solve it in.
Fosdick is on the job. Not a life will be lost.
Is this where number 7 lives?
That's right. Stringfellow Snodgrass, president of Abnormal State.
I do hope nothing happens to him.
And he's perfectly safe with me out here.
I say, could you tell me if this is where Dr. Stringfellow Snodgrass lives?
That's right. And who wants to see him?
Tweed, Harris Tweed's the name. I'm the new suit he ordered. I was told to come up for a fitting.
Oh, sure. He's up in that room there.
Well, thank you. I'll go right up.
What did you think of it?
Nice material.
I didn't care for the cut, though.
Well, he seemed like a decent fellow.
I'm sure he was. I can tell an honest face when I see one.
What was that, Fearless?
It sounded almost like someone screaming. Probably just a cat, though.
Probably. Hold still a second, Fearless.
Just
what I thought. You have a measuring worm on you.
That's a good sign. It means I'm going to get a new suit of clothes.
I say, will I do?
You? I thought you belonged to Dr. Stringfellow Snodgrass.
Dr. Snodgrass decided to get a different garment. Something more like a shroud. You see, Snodgrass is dead.
Nobody's going to do anything to number 6 while I am on the job.
Is he in that room there?
That's right. Every window and door is guarded. Nobody or no thing enters or leaves this house until the murderer is caught.
What's number 6's name?
Pete Mulch, the compost king. He made a fortune in fertilizer.
Ooh, I had an uncle.
You see who that is, schmoozer, my faithful assistant?
It's a package for Mr. Mulch.
Bring it over here. Brooknick Brothers. Yeah. Seems to be a suit for Mr. Mulch.
Ooh, maybe it's a bomb.
It doesn't tick. Shake it. It sounds like a suit, all right. Take it in to Mr. Mulch.
Don't you think maybe we should open it?
Really, Schmoozer, we can't open other people's packages. Where are your manners?
Oh, I'm sorry, Fearless. I'll take it in.
Who's there?
Fearless Fosdick's assistant. I have a package for you.
Just set it down anywheres.
Yes, sir. Can I do anything else for you, Mr. Mulch?
Yes. Leave me alone.
Oh, yes, sir.
Hark. What's that?
It's coming from Mr. Mulch's room.
He seems to be rearranging the furniture. Maybe we should help him.
He said he wanted to be left alone.
He seems to be finished anyway.
I wonder if the murderer will show up tonight.
I doubt it. But if he does, we'll know how to deal with him.
You sure of that, Fosdick?
Harris, Tweed, how did you get in there?
Oh, who is in a self-respecting suit delivered?
In a box?
Yes, the same as they'll be using for taking Pete Mulch out.
What have you done to number 6?
I cannot tell a lie. He's been subtracted.
You'll never get away with it.
Oh, my dear boy, even you must realize that guns are powerless against me. Well, adios, muchachos. 10 little, 9 little, 8 little Indians, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little Indians.
What is it, Fearless? I can always tell when you're beginning to get an idea.
Schmoozer, my friend, I feel that this case will not be solved until Harris Tweed works his way to the head of the list and tries to kill me.
Oh, I'd rather not think about it.
Therefore, we'd better bring it quickly to a head by eliminating numbers 5, 4, 3, and 2.
Yes, I suppose that would. Fearless, you were supposed to protect them.
Sometimes a detective has a higher duty to perform.
Oh, well, that's strange, yes. Very strange.
What is, Monsieur Tweed?
Fearless Fosdick just wiped out numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the best-dressed list.
But why, Monsieur?
I suppose he means it as a challenge. Remember, he is the best-dressed man.
Ah, I forget. And you are now number 2.
Ha! Number 1 after tonight. I'm going to accept the challenge by inviting him here.
But, Monsieur Tweed, is there no danger?
No, I'll fumigate everything thoroughly. In fact...
Shoot! Shoot! Go away!
Is it a moth?
Ah, oui. And she looks hungry. Go!
The only thing in the world I'm afraid of. Quick, Pierre! The DDT!
Take that! And that! And that! You species of a swine! So, she is extinguished now, Monsieur Tweed.
So be it. Death to all enemies of the suit, including Fearless Fosdick.
Ha! We may have a surprise in store for Mr. Harris Tweed.
Are you really going to his apartment?
He invited me. How can I refuse?
Sometimes I wish you'd never been voted
added responsibility always comes with great honor, Schmoozer.
What are you doing, Fearless?
Filling this hip flask.
Don't do it. I know the pressure is intense, but don't resort to liquor.
Schmoozer, you know I would rather die than touch alcohol, even with my little finger. Ah, this flask contains something that may send Harris Tweed to the cleaners.
The pig marches in unannounced.
Good day, sir.
Out! Out! No peddlers today! Come along! Out!
One moment, sir. Really? Stop.
Please to desist. We await us a special guest.
But I...
Come.
What is it, Pierre?
Some type who marches in by the feet without to have the invitation.
Well, just throw him out. Fosdick! Why didn't you tell him who you are?
I tried, sir.
Fosdick? Impossible.
Oh, he is almost, isn't he? Step out in the room so we can have a better look at you.
Surely.
That gun you're carrying makes such a big bulge, it's hard to get the full effect of the clothes. Could you put it on the table?
Why, of course.
Now, would you walk round once more? I want to study the effect. So, this is what the best-dressed man in the United States wears.
Zut alors.
I got 2 pairs of pants with this suit.
This doesn't seem to me you've got quite 1 pair.
I also got a magic whistle ring.
Yes, I wouldn't doubt it. Well, Pierre, what do you think?
Formidable. Absolument formidable.
This is one time when French is more expressive than English. The only adequate word is formidable.
I'm glad you gentlemen like my clothes.
Fosdick! You're the most repulsively dressed character I ever laid eyes on. You're an affront to the whole clothing industry.
But I thought...
If this is some hideous joke on the part of the judges, they'll pay for it.
I don't intend to stand here and be insulted.
Then sit down and be insulted. Pierre! Pick up the gun that Mr. Fosdick was so kind as to lay on the table.
Oui, monsieur.
Fosdick, I am going to kill you and wipe out the greatest insult that was ever offered to the clothiers of America.
Brave words from one who was constructed from shoddy himself.
Shoddy! Are you intimating that I am not constructed of the genuine article?
I am, sir.
Nonsense! I am 100% virgin wool.
Do you dare to submit to a test?
What kind?
If you are all wool, you won't shrink in a rainstorm, right?
Right.
So I shall sprinkle you with that watering can and see what happens.
But, monsieur...
No, Pierre. I have my principles, too. All right, Fosdick. You may sprinkle when ready.
is sacrilege.
A man must have faith in himself. Proceed, Fosdick.
Oh.
Behold!
I am living a lie. The masters constructed me of substitute materials. Oh, Cotton, where is thy sting?
Courage.
No, no, Fosdick. A man cannot live without a soul. Neither can a suit. Adieu.
Sic semper synthetic.
I see. And when you sprinkled him with that can, he shrunk all up.
That's right, Chief.
Then he really was made of synthetics.
That's hard to say. You see, fearing some such eventuality, I had brought along a flask of banana oil, which I poured on it.
Banana oil?
It'll shrink anything.
Well, better late than never. Because this was one time where, if you'd taken that stitch in time, you would have saved 9.
Well, Chief, you have to realize that when you're a public figure such as I...
Oh, that reminds me. I have some bad news for you, Fosdick.
Yes?
Yes. We checked the newspaper and discovered they'd made a misprint. Instead of F. Fosdick, it should have been F. Fizdoc. Fauntleroy Fizdoc, an eccentric cotton planter from Bisbee, Arizona.
You mean I'm not the best-dressed man? I'm not even in the first 10?
No, Fosdick. But you have this consolation. Wherever you were on the list a couple of days ago, you're now 10 notches higher.
1,